Good morning, good noon, and a very good evening to all the global and pious souls who are watching us live global talk show by Business Power Academy, Netherlands. And today we have a very eminent personality. She is none other than Krisztina Konya. Welcome, Krisztina, to our show. It's a great pleasure hosting you today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you for having me.
Well, before I take a lovely deep dive in my journey with Krisztina, let me apprise who is she? Well, she needs not any introduction. She is a spiritual coach, award-winning empowerment coach, award-winning international speaker, success leader, and a great author. And I am super excited to take this journey on and on with Krisztina. Well, lovely Krisztina, we would love to know your incredible journey, which has impacted thousands of lives today. And it's a great pleasure, once again, I say, hosting you today.
Thank you so much, Supriya. It's a really nice start of the week, actually, and a really nice start of the year being here with you on Global Talk Show, talking to you and to your audience. You were asking a beautiful question about my life journey. I think all of us had that moment, when you said that, okay, I love my life, it's all good, or oh my God, I don't love my life, I need to change. And in a nutshell, you have to know that I was born in Eastern Europe, so I've been brought up in a very specific culture. And then when I in my early 20s, I ran away from home. I changed countries, I changed cities. I lived 14 years in Budapest, and since 2014, together with my partner and my daughter, we live in London, in the United Kingdom. I I think like many of us, I had ups and downs. Okay, I've been that person who said, "Oh God, why me? Why is this happening only to me?" And I think all of us went through this phase. And when you think that when you have a problem, you have an issue or something, it's just happening to you. Everybody else is happy, or you are the only one who is not, who is miserable. I was that person too. But then slowly, I started to change. I started to learn. I started to follow different mentors. And I started a journey in personal development and spirituality, I would put it this way. And that actually shifted everything, shifted my mindset, shifted the way how I look at life, how I look at people, and I think I am now at the point where I can say that I am still a work in progress. I think we all are, but I can say that life is beautiful and we create the life how we want. It took a while until I understood this, but the reality is that actually we are the one who create our lives.
Wow, Krisztina, it's really lovely. And I really liked your one line that is really a golden line, that how do you look to your life? Whether you can say your life is a half empty glass or a half full glass. That's what you have proved in your incredible journey. And I'm sure thousands of people who are watching us today live, this global talk show, and you are witnessed by the world today, getting impacted lot and lot with your incredible life journey. And you're inspiring thousands today and getting lot of good comments in my mobile, in Facebook Live. That's really great, Krisztina. Well, Krisztina, you are a very strong woman, very strong positive vibes. I can see, I can sense. But in your journey, I would love to know what kind of challenges and troubles you faced. And is there any challenge that really meant to knock you down, and how do you overcome over that? So that will be brilliant to look onto it.
Oh, thank you, Supriya. That's interesting. I believe and I think that challenges we have all the time in our lives. I will start by saying that I was born, as I said, in Eastern Europe. So I experienced and I know what it means, relative poverty. And then I ran away from home. I've been homeless. So I can relate to those who say that my life, it's not worth it because there is no way out from here. but I also sit at a table with ambassadors. So this is quite a shift. And I strongly believe that if I could change and turn around my life, then everybody can. Life challenges you will always face. There will always be something. What you think that it's a problem. I've learned now that you think everything and you look to everything as a challenge. I wasn't like that. Being homeless, you don't think, oh, I'm gonna change the world, because you think, oh my God, how am I gonna get out of here? And when you are down in life, I've learned that when you're down on your knees, technically is the best place where you can be, because I'm saying this because from there you only can look up. It takes a lot of determination and willingness to change. And it takes to know who you are. I had to learn. It takes me a lot of time to learn actually who am I. Because when you ask people, Supriya, I think in your interviews or whenever you meet people and you ask them, who are you? The first thing what they do, they start to tell you their job, their certificates. I have this, I have that, I accomplished that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But in essence, who you truly are, it's not what you are or what you do. It's not the job. It's not the hats what you are wearing in your daily life, right? It's who you are from inside. And when you get to know and you reconnect with your soul, with who you really are, then everything is going to change. I'm not saying it's going to change like that. So it's not like a miracle that's going to change from one day to another. So from being homeless to being an award-winning international speaker, it wasn't in a day. It was work and it was determination. And it was the promise to myself that I'm going to make it, that I am better than that. I deserve a good life. I deserve a better life, right? And I think when people start to think this way, that this is not the life I want, this is not the life I deserve better, then they will start to gain that self-confidence. They will start to have the determination to move forward really in life and not just stay stuck where they are, but to actually really take a step and say, okay, I am destined for greatness. I am here to be wonderful, to be beautiful, to be healthy and wealthy, right? And then everything starts to change because, we are all energy. And when you think negative thoughts, I did that a lot. When you talk negatively about yourself, I did that a lot. I said, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. Who am I to stay here in front of you and teach and inspire others? But when you start to shift the way how you think about yourself and how you talk about yourself, the energy, how you vibrate is gonna raise. It's gonna go bigger and bigger. And you attract, based on your energy. If you're on low vibration, you think negative thoughts, you're gonna attract negative events, negative people. But when you start, to feel the joy, okay, then your energy will change, your aura will change, and you will attract those kind of people, those kind of events in your life. And this actually what happened. This is how you actually can, people say change, but not really change, but turn around your life.
This is amazing, Christina. And I 100% agree with you that whatever you think, what are your thoughts, that will make you abundance in attracting either positive energy or negative energy. Our thoughts are solely responsible for what we are today and what we are going to form. People will say, no, it's written in destiny, and they will put all blame on destiny. And it's just like a fox and the grape story. Yeah, the grapes are sour. So I must say, we are the people who can create or make or destroy our destiny. And I'm so glad to listen all your answers. It's really, really motivating to thousands of people. And Christina, trust me, you are transforming today thousands of people today, and they're really enjoying this show, and they're exhilarating, and they're full of zest. They're giving me a lot of good comments, and I'm keep on reading and replying to them. So it's a dual duty for me today. That's amazing. Well, Christina, moving to a lovely journey of global talk show, I would love to know, in your moment, everybody's moment, we get some turning point. Oh, this is the moment where my life got changed. everybody, you or me, anybody is facing those moments. So in your life, did you face some turning points of your life which really transformed you from inner?
I believe that each and one of us has that point, that milestone in their life when you say, okay, that's it, no more. For me, it was actually in 2011 in July when my daughter was born. And then I said, Christina, what are you doing? I tried to be the perfect mom. I tried to be the perfect wife, right? The perfect housewoman, okay, to do everything and then working. And I came to a point when I felt that I'm burning out. I was stressed, anxious. I felt that I'm still not good enough. But one day, what happened is I said to myself, Christina, you want to see, I want to see my daughter grown up. I want to see my grandchildren, and that's going to be in years and years. But if I don't change the way I'm doing things, the way how I'm thinking about myself, that's not going to happen. I constantly felt tired. I felt anxious, stressed, trying to do my best, really my best, but I always felt that it's still not enough. And when my daughter was born, actually, that was the point when I said, okay, in order to be who I want to be, and in order to raise her the way how I dreamt to raise her, completely different by the way how I've been raised, and taking my upbringing, that I have to change myself. And I realized that the most important thing, what people don't really understand, is that the most important thing is to love and respect yourself. Because on the moment when you start to love and respect the person who you are, accept the wholeness of who you are, it's then everything is going to change, because the way how you love yourself, how you respect yourself, how compassionate you are towards yourself, this is the way how you teach others, how you teach your family, how you teach your friends, your business partners, everybody around you to love and respect yourself. And that was the moment when I said, okay, Christina, before to love your family properly in a good way, you have to learn to love yourself. And that was a very strange feeling, I must tell you, because when people say love myself, they think at the beginning, yeah, but that's selfish. I feel guilty giving myself time. I feel guilty that I'm not, spending time with my child. I feel guilty and I'm so ashamed that, oh my God, I want to do my hair, or I just want to have a bubble bath, and I have to go away from home and I have to leave my child with someone else. Okay. These are the feelings which will come at the beginning. But
Right.
the truth is, when you feel good, for example, I'm taking as a woman, as a mom, when you feel good as a mom, right, you are happy. Everybody around you will feel that, because your energy is changed, right? Vibration is changed. You feel different about yourself. You feel that you are whole, and then your family is happy. But when you are burned out, you're completely stressed all the time, you're anxious, you are running here and there. This is what they feel. And this will impact the whole family, it will impact your children. And I was like, okay, then let's learn and love myself. It was a journey. It was a journey. It was challenging. It was really hard at the beginning to look in the mirror, to look in my own eyes and say, I love you, Christina. But, you
Right.
know, it's really, really worth it to pay attention to yourself first. It's not selfish. People think that if I put myself first, that's selfish. And it comes from ego. This is not true, because the person you are going to spend your whole life, you wake up and you go to bed with the same person, you,
Exactly.
right? So it was a journey and it's absolutely worth it. So you guys, if you are watching and listening today, really, really, really start loving yourself first,
And Christina,
respecting
I
yourself.
must say, I must say, you are spreading such a positive vibes that it's not impacting only me, but all my audience globally. And I really, really reciprocate you over here. when we say love yourself, and trust me, the society, when you say love yourself, the first word it will come is selfish. But
Exactly.
but we have to prove our identity. If we are not happy, we are not going to make others happy. And self-respect is the key to success. So amazing one, Christina, and I'm so getting a lot and lot of positive. And although it's afternoon in India, but my afternoon you made it so energetic instead of being lethargy. So it's great credit goes to you, Christina. You are transforming me currently, and that's amazing. And when you can transform me, the world is feeling those vibes now, and they're going to transform once again. Well, lovely one.
Thank you.
Well, Christina, when we are talking about life has so many challenges, so many unfolds, so many discoveries in this thing. So when you were moving in your life, I would love to know what kind of opportunities you saw in your career. Like you're the spiritual coach, when I see, and you have lot of degrees, qualifications. So would love to know your work, please.
I love your questions, Priya. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing because your questions, just what you asked me, is going to take a long, long day to answer. So I'm going to try to be really, really short. It's on your journey, there are so many opportunities in our lives, but because we live in a routine, we live on an automatic mode, right? We do every day the same thing. It's like when we don't see the opportunities in front of us, and we just keep going and keep saying, God, why don't you have me? Why don't you give me a chance? Well, he gives you a lot, but your eyes are closed. And the first thing, when you are really open to opportunities, to new doors, to meet new people, I had to learn to walk with eyes open in life. Because when you walk with your eyes open and you notice things around you, you are not just the automatic mode, right? You wake up in the morning, you do the routine, you go to work, you go back, you go with kids, and you go to bed again, and the next day you do the same thing. But when you actually start to notice things around you, people around you, opportunities around you, they will come. Life offers us a lot of abundance. Abundance surrounds us. Let's take just for example, when I moved in London, I start because it was a new country, it was a new environment. I was all by myself, and I didn't know where to start. And even I had a degree from Romania, I couldn't use it here because I was new. And I started to work in housekeeping in hotels. I did that too, so I know how it is to work hard, really. But then I said to myself, Christina, you are much more than that. You are better than this. Yes, it's a job. It pays the rent. And my all respect to everybody who works in housekeeping, because I know how hard it is. But for me, it was not enough. I said, no way, I'm not doing this. And then I saw an advertisement when they said that I can go to college and university. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. And I went to college, and then I went to University of Sunderland. And since when I'm here in London, I have a bachelor degree in business management, because I said I will have my own company one day. I'm going to be a female leader. I'm going to be somebody. And I went to university. I have, as I said, a business management bachelor degree. I finished and I graduated. I opened my first company, and I said to myself, you can do it. It was really hard. I had no idea what I'm doing. It's not about knowing what you do at that certain point. It's about taking that first step, because everything what you need to know, you're going to learn on the way. So just walk with your eyes open, because opportunities are there, people are there. After I started, to be more active on Facebook, right? And I had been certified as a spiritual life coach. And people started to respond to my messages and started to, you know, it's so wonderful when people respond to you and they say, oh my God, Christina, yes, you're right. Yes, this happened to me. You realize that, okay, I'm not alone. Everybody has this in one way or another. Everyone experienced. And I said to myself, okay, you know what, I'm going to make a really bold move, and I'm just going to go out there, put myself out there, show my face, and tell everybody that no matter where you are in your life, you always, always, always can change and grow and be the person who you really want to be, if that makes
This
sense.
is really ravishing. I was spellbound, I was stuck, and I was listening to you, Christina. It's really, really great. How you said that being in a different country, you adapted a new culture, you promise yourself. And I love, Christina, when you say, Christina, you can do that. That's really self motivating. And Christina, I do believe there is no one to push you. You have to push yourself. And that's what you have proved today in this beautiful journey to move on, and on. Never care for the hurdles. So lots of laurels to you, Christina. It's really, really amazing one. And I must say, you have inspired thousands of women today who thinks that being loving yourself, that's like a selfishness. You prove, yes, you can. And you have to move on. And you are inspiring millions of women who want to do something in their life. So hats off to you, Christina, for your great, great, incredible journey. I must use the word incredibility in your journey. Wow, that's really lovely. And I'm so, each and every moment of this interview is just like a coffee talk show with you face to face. I am never feeling this. Wow. So, when you are moving in this journey of your life, you said about spirituality, your personal life, your professional life, I would love to know more. When you are free, leisure time, everybody loves their leisure time. What are your hobbies and what would you love to work to do, Christina?
Okay, thank you. But I love to do many, many things, really. Um, when my daughter and my partner is at home, I really love spending time with them. We go to movies, we go playing darts. When I'm by myself, I love reading. I've read in my life, I think, thousands and thousands of books, because from the books, you get the knowledge. And when you put the knowledge in practice, you get the wisdom, right? So for me, reading, it, it's, it's really, really a pleasure. And I must confess, I really, really love watching movies. I am a big fan of movies. I love romantic comedies, for example. But yeah, my favorite thing is, spending time with my daughter and my partner, and reading. This is, and you know what? I do love ironing. Many people said, oh my God, I'm not ironing. My family, my sister, she does. But many people say, oh, what are you doing? I'm ironing. Because, for example, when I'm ironing, I
Oh,
meditate.
super.
That's my time when I'm with myself, and whilst you iron, I disconnect from the world. I have no other thoughts. And it's like, that's a form of meditation for me. And it helps me a lot. It's a hobby, I can say, but it's also a form of meditation.
Wow.
People have different hobbies, Supriya. People, maybe they like to do Legos or collect magnets. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But you always have to find something which is different than work, different than family, different than anything else, and you do it for yourself. And it gives you pleasure, and it completely disconnects you from everything else.
Wow.
That's a true hobby.
And I think reading, when you said, Christina, you really matched with me over here because I also love reading, because reading gives you that knowledge which even you can't find anywhere. And that's reading is your experience when you train or teach or coach people. And that's really great one, Christina. So keep it up. You're rocking. Keep spreading your positive vibes, and you are transforming today, thousands, millions today. That's really great. Well, Christina, moving to this lovely, awesome, incredible, I don't have any adjectives to know in this story. I would love to know your mission, what you are meant for your next 5 years of your life.
That's a very, very good question. I believe that we all, as I've told you a little bit earlier, we are all born for greatness and we all can succeed in life. But when only half of us do it, and I'm talking now about especially about women, when half of us dare to go and dare to change, and the other half is still struggling, that's not the whole. And I believe and I think that my mission, and I would love to put it this way, my mission is to let everybody, every single person, every single soul on this earth to know that they are great. They are born for greatness and that together, and they are not alone. Many women think that they are alone in their suffering, in their traumas, in their relationship, but they are not. And I would love to make everybody understand that they were born for greatness and we all can succeed. The only thing what we need to do is to reach out, dare to ask for help, have the courage, have the courage to talk to someone, and have the courage to learn to love yourself because we are all together and together we can make it. My mission is to bring all these women together because it's just the two of us right now talking, right? But you can feel the energy. Can you imagine when a bunch of women or a bunch of people together having the same energy? That's awesome. The frequencies will be really, really big. And when thousands and millions have the same feeling and vibrate on the same energy, I mean, that's wonderful. I would love to teach people and to inspire people to love themselves, raise that energy. Because when we raise the energy, we raise the energy of the planet, and everything is going to change.
And I can sense the same beautiful energy from your side to here. I can sense that, and it's making my afternoon very jovial, very enthusiastic. Generally, we have afternoons very sleepy, very lethargy, but today I can sense a great positivity, a great vibes, which I can sense from Christina, and it's lovely, lovely to have you and host you today. Well, Christina, it's really great. Two energies really create a metaphors of thousands of energies. That's what I can say in a single word. Well, Christina, before I move to my last journey of this phase of Global Talk Show, let's play some rapid fire round, which is my most favorite. So in this round, I will be asking few questions to you, and you will be replying promptly. So are you ready for this?
I am ready. Let's go. Shoot.
Okay. Christina, any unexpected guest come to your home, which cuisine or dish would you like to be easier for you to cook?
Pasta.
Oh, that's really great one. All right. Your favorite color,
Red.
your favorite book.
That's hard because I have a few, but Heal Your Life. You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. That was the first, and but I have a lot. I have tons.
Your favorite quotation.
I don't have one.
Great. All right. Hardships or hard luck? Which will you choose?
Hardships or?
Hard luck.
I would choose hardships.
Great. Destiny or hard work?
Hard work.
Wow, this is really amazing, Christina. And I really respect you. You played it very well because I asked you only few prompt questions, which you have answered very beautifully. And when you said hardships, most of this question, people say luck, destiny. But when you said hardships, it really proved that you are really a challenging woman who loves to take challenges, move forward with great zest, vigor, and zeal. That's what is Christina today. And I really, really love this round because your answers are absolutely fabulous. Well, moving to my last set of this journey, what message would you love to give to your audience who are watching you vivaciously today? Your message, please.
My message to everyone who is watching today this live, and maybe they watch the recording, is start loving yourself. and respecting yourself. It's not selfish because it's one of the most important things that will bring you forward in life. Love yourself unconditionally and unapologetically. The whole you, the person who you really are, just love it. Be compassionate towards your person and learn unconditional and unapologetic love. That's my message to all of you today.
Marvelously, I will say ravishing. And thank you so much, Krisztina, for giving us such a golden wisdom of nuggets today. And we are really, really grateful to you. I am really grateful to you. Heartfelt thanks to you once again for coming to our show, for sharing your valuable knowledge and incredible journey. And in your every answer, I found a lot of motivation, says connecting to your spiritualism, and that's really amazing. So once again, thank you so much, Krisztina.
Thank you so much, Supriya, for having me. I really, really enjoyed it. I really do. Thank you for having me.
That's really great. And of course, my audience who are continuously and constantly, consistently loving us. So keep doing that. Never forget to love or forget us, because we all are bound together in a relationship of love, harmony, peace. So let's spread positivity the way we are doing. Stay happy, hail and hearty. Bye bye from India.
Bye for now.